Check, 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 check.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University and sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy. And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
We're in a town that's very progressive. We're grateful for that. We have a lot of entrepreneurial spirits in town here.
Well, the one thing you get from Sioux Center that you don't see in larger cities is that small town support. If you bring a business to Sioux Center, everyone wants to know your name. What's your background? Where are you from? What brought you here? Why are you coming to Sioux Center? And they want to support you for that. People spend locally. They want to be loyal and they want to help out other loyal customers. It's a place that is for young professionals.
We opened our practice about 2.5 years ago. My wife and I moved here from South Dakota to be a part of the Sioux Center community, and we've grown here since then.
I love Sioux Center because of the connections you have here. People want to see you succeed. People are here to encourage you. It's always growing. I mean, it's a safe spot.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy.
Become a Defender forever. Give $100 a year and you'll get insider access to one-of-a-kind merch, exclusive deals, and other unexpected perks. It's the side of Dordt you won't see anywhere else. Plus, you'll be supporting future Defenders with your gift. It's a win-win. Start forever now.
Welcome to the Defender Soccer Complex in a game between the Dordt Defenders and the Hastings Broncos. Starting lineup for your Hastings Broncos: number 1, Sophie Jackson-Peterson; number 7, Kaylee Lunzer; number 8, Naomi Pedroza; number 9, Dakota Schubert; number 12, Dulce Lopez; number 15, Julia Villanova; number 20, Miley Prine; number 22, Megan Lamp; number 25, Ava Dunker; number 28, Michaela Fox; and number 31, Gabriela Vinici Guerra. And the starting lineup for your Dordt Defenders: starting in the back, number 2, Shayla Van Beek; number 7, Sydney Hoyer; number 8, Ellie Stewart; number 9, Hayden Jennett; number 12, Natalie Cohoon; number 17, Karina Tell; number 19, Avril Bacam; number 20, Catherine Koyman; number 24, Abby Worthy; number 25, Joy Bronner; and number 99 in goal, Jenna Wright. We are underway here Hastings Broncos come in with a record of 12-2-2 overall with a 7-2-2 record. In GPAC play, that's good for third in the conference. Dordt coming in at fifth in the conference with an overall record of 10-6-1 and a conference record of 6-4-1. I'm Josh Tatton, taking a solo today. Jeff DeCam not able to be here, as the defenders will not get a throw-in. That is the Broncos getting the throw-in. Last regular season game rather, for either team. Defenders' last game came against Doan last Saturday. They were in Crete. They lost by a score of 6-4 to the Tigers. And the Hastings Broncos' last game came against Northwestern in Hastings, where they won by a score of 6-0. Some playoff implications here for more Dordt, as they're looking to secure a home playoff game. It might take a little bit. I'm not sure if it's entirely possible looking at the records. But I think it looks like they would need Midland to lose. And they play Mount Marty tonight at 5:30 kickoff. Some other games around the GPAC. Morningside is playing Dakota Wesleyan. They kicked off about an hour ago. Presentation playing College of St. Mary. Jamestown versus Briarcliff. They are both receiving votes, so that should be a game to look out for. Probably a pretty close score. Obviously, Hastings playing Dordt, Doan playing Northwestern, and Midland playing Mount Marty, as I just mentioned. Cohoon will clear that one out of bounds. Bronco throw-in. Defender Days weekend here in Sioux Center. Lots going on around campus. Lots of sporting events. Lots of events in general going on, as the Broncos looking to get something going. They're in the offensive third. That's a cross into the box. Settled down. And Hoyer at her feet tries to clear it away. Not able to do so. And there's another cross across the box. No one there. Worthy giving chase. She'll clear it out to Bacom. Trying to find Bacom, rather. Not able to. And the Broncos will play it back into their own half. Bronner now wins the loose ball, trying to find Tell up top. Gets intercepted. Now Hoyer with the ball. There's going to be an offsides called against the Broncos. That's number 8, Naomi Pedroza, coming from an offsides position. A little breezy here in Sioux Center. 64 degrees at kickoff. But overall, not a bad day. Just a little breezy coming south to north, it looks like, as that ball is going to roll all the way out of bounds for Hastings Broncos throw-in. Jennett gets to it. She'll clear that one out off of Prine. Jennett throwing it in long, finding Tell. Tell trying to turn. And that will be kicked out of bounds for a corner kick. Corner kick for the defenders. Looks like it's going to be Tell over there. In swinger, as she is the left footer from the right side. There's a good cross, but out of bounds. 4-goal kick. A little bit about this rivalry. Not really a rivalry, as Dordt has struggled against Hastings. They are just 6-26-2 against Hastings. Playing their first match in 1999. They've lost 13 straight to the Broncos, so looking to get on the other side of that one. But Hastings, good program, historically fantastic program, both sides, men's and women's. And the defenders on a little bit of a come-up. They played extremely well last year, Avril Bacom being the star of that one, and now they have another extremely talented freshman in Karina Tell, who has the ball now, trying to cross it in, out of bounds, corner kick. Head coach Jade Ovendale is in her third year with the Broncos. She last coached at Northern Oklahoma. They finished 8-3-1 last year, which was good enough for third in the GPAC. There's a cross into the near post, cleared out again for a corner kick. Yeah, finished 8-3-1, but they lost to Briarcliff in the semifinals of the GPAC playoffs. And we'll have another corner here. Koyman to Stewart. Stewart gets a foot on that one, but it's blocked. Worthy heads it back in. Going to be cleared out. Hoyer gets to it, loses it to Cohoon all the way back into their own half. Trying to play it long to Bronner. Bronner not able to keep it in. Out of bounds, defender throwing. That throw into Tell, settles it nicely, finds Bronner now. Bronner looking to switch field. She'll find Bacom. It's Bacom onside, flag stays down. Bacom has a one-on-one opportunity. She takes it past her defender, onto the goal line, crosses it in, no one there at the 6. Back out to the wing. And now the Broncos on a counter. Hoyer giving chase. She will get there first. It looks like she's going to play it back to her keeper, Jenna Wright. Jenna Wright settles it. Trying to find a place to go. She'll play it back out to Hoyer. Not a great ball. Hoyer backtracking for it. Hoyer trying to get down the line. Going to go out of bounds for Broncos throw-in. Throwing into the box. Koyman trying to get ahead to it. Not able to. Cohoon gets ahead to it. Hoyer now fighting for the ball in the box. Broncos cross it. Cohoon clears it out. Stewart gets a foot to it. Worthy on the end of it now. She clears it all the way up. No one there. Just out of danger. That's number 22, Megan Lamp with the ball. And that'll go off a defender for a Bronco throw-in. Broncos taking it down the right side into the wing. Nice cross into the box. Cohoon gets to it quickly, clearing it out. Bacom wins the ball into the corner, putting it up for Tell. Tell will get to it. It's a 1v4. She somehow still has the ball, and she loses it. Broncos will play it all the way up to Hoyer. Hoyer gets ahead to it, loses it. Worthy with the shield wins the ball back. Back to Hoyer, and Hoyer clearing it up. Not a whole lot of possessing going on for either team, just a lot of trying to get a through ball and defenders clearing it. Now Stewart wins it. Stewart looks like she was trying to find Bronner, but a lot of pressure. Hoyer gets to it. Back to Worthy. Worthy up to Tell. Tell doesn't win it. Koyman. Koyman to Worthy. And Worthy with a little bit of space. She'll push it up, trying to find it was Bacom. And now Koyman with the ball. She splits the defense. And she'll play it back to Cohoon, reset a little bit. Cohoon looking to switch the field. Playing to Jennett. Jennett has Bronner on the touch line. She plays Bronner. Bronner inside to Van Beek. Van Beek loses it. That's Schubert with the ball. Passes it back to Vinny Guerra. And Jennett wins the ball again momentarily. Nope, she loses it to Prine. Prine playing all the way up. Jenna Wright has to come out. She makes a great save. Coming out, cutting off the angle. We're still scoreless, 10 minutes in a very good GPAC matchup. And there's Bacom on the left side. She takes her defender, puts the ball into the box. Handled nicely by Jackson Peterson. Jackson Peterson, sophomore goalkeeper out of Denmark. And she'll punt that one up. Jennett, the closest one to it, but out of bounds for a defender throw-in. Jackson Peterson, 16 games played. She's gotten the bulk of the minutes between the three goalkeepers, the other two being Lauren Gahn and Alex Jacobs, both playing 1 and 3 games respectively, while Jackson Peterson has 16 to her name this season. She has an 83.3 save percentage, as here's a little bit of a break here. Bacon breaks to the left. She's got a one-on-one. She takes the shot over the bar, and that was the best look by either team so far. Just has to put that one on frame, and she has a legitimate shot to go up 1-0 here, but puts that one over the bar, and that'll be a goal kick for the Broncos, but still a great build-up, great counter, a little bit of attack from Bacon. You know she likes the left foot. She beat her defender on that one, and all she had to do was put it on frame. Goal kick goes to Stewart. Stewart heads it down, and the Broncos will take control. Score update for the defenders. The football team playing Jamestown right now, they just scored a touchdown. They'll go up 20-10 in the second quarter. That's also happening in Sioux Center, just across the street at the open space park. Stewart clears that one, but mishits it to Koyman. Koyman's trying to play long to Bacon. Gets intercepted. And that's number 25, Eva Dunker. Gets that pass intercepted for the minute, but a good job to win it back. Great through ball here by the Broncos. And a shot opportunity saved by Jenna Wright. I believe that's number 28, Michaela Fox, with the shot. Oh, I'm serious. No, that's number 20, Miley Prine, junior forward out of Nebraska. Best opportunity for the Broncos so far. Each team having an opportunity, neither able to capitalize on it. And Jennett kicks that one right off of Prine. And Cohoon trying to clear that one up. That's Dunker with it. Dunker clears it up to Prine. Cohoon to Jennett. That ball out of bounds. Bronco throw-in. Fox will throw it in to Pedroza. Pedroza inside. Schubert to Prine. And across from the Broncos. And a good head, but out of bounds for a goal kick. Just as we mentioned that score update, the Jimmies just returned that ensuing kickoff for a touchdown. So the score is now 20-16, pending the PAT. Broncos now throwing it in. And that'll go out of bounds for defender throw-in. Defender throw-in once again. That's Worthy. She'll throw it in to Bacom. Out of bounds again for a defender throw-in. Koyman takes the throw to Stewart. Stewart looking to switch fields, trying to find Bronner on the big switch. Not a great clear from the defender. And there's Bronner with a nice cut inside. She slips, not able to get to it. Broncos take over. Dunker will clear it, but to Worthy. Worthy now outside to Bacom. Bacom gets that cleared away for a throw-in. Worthy throws it in to Tell. Tell loses it. And the Broncos controlling it now in their own defensive third. Out of bounds. Bronco throwing. That going all the way to the back line for the Broncos. She'll looking to pass it all the way up. Bouncing around in the middle third a little bit. Broncos come out with it. It's a nice pass out to Prine. And Prine looking to give a through ball to Fox. Fox will get to it. Cahoon with the pressure. That's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick for the defenders. So Jenna Wright setting up to take the goal kick. And that'll go to Worthy. Worthy heading it. Koyman comes away with it. Passing it back out to Worthy. And Worthy, nice touch around her defender, but she loses it. That's Lunzer with the ball. Taken away by Stewart. And no foul, says the referee. We move on. Bacom with a pass outside to Tell. Tell with a touch inside, gets it deflected away. She still has a chance for it. And that'll be kicked out of bounds. Defender throw-in. Stewart out of bounds. That's Van Beek with a touch inside, crossing it, trying to find Bronner. It'll fall to Tell. Is that a shot? I think it was an attempted shot, but out of bounds, goal kick. Update about Morningside playing Dakota Wesleyan. They're winning 2-0 with just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Presentation tied with College of St. Mary 0-0. Just under 5 minutes in the first half. And Jamestown and Briar Cliff is the next game we'll look at. In a ranked matchup, but here we go as there's an opportunity saved, cleared away by the Broncos. Jamestown Briar Cliff currently tied 1-1 late in the first half. And this game currently scoreless with 27 minutes remaining in the first half. There's a nice pass to Bronner. Flag stays down. There's a cross inside off the fingertips of Peterson just over the head of Bacom. And Worthy will play it all the way back to Hoyer. Hoyer inside to Koyman. Koyman looking to play it back to Hoyer. Hoyer, lots of pressure. She's got to get rid of it quickly. She loses it. And offsides going to be called. A few steps offsides was Dunker. Trying to play it long to Bronner. That'll fall to Jennett. Jennett wide to Bronner. And Bronner trying to touch it around her defender. That'll go out of bounds off of Vinici Guerra. And Bronner throwing it in to Van Beek. Van Beek trying to touch it back to Bronner. Not a great touchback, but she wins it anyway. On the left foot of Bronner, she'll play it all the way to Bacom. Bacom wide to Worthy. Worthy crossing it. No one there, and it'll go out of bounds for a throw-in. Get some subs coming in for the Broncos. Looks like that is Miley Prine coming off. And we'll see who's coming on for her in just a second. But in the meantime, we have a throw-in for the Broncos. And that stays in. Bronner, off of Bronner, goal kick. Fox plays it to Dunker. Back to Fox. Fox playing it all the way up for Schubert. Schubert has Koyman on her, but she wins past her, and she'll play it through onto the far side. And a shot blocked by Cohoon. Koyman ends up with it. Koyman will play long, trying to find Tell. And Bacom gets to it. Bacom playing wide to Worthy. Worthy keeping it, nope, out of bounds. There's Bacom with the ball. She'll play it, trying to find it wide to Tell. And that'll go out of bounds off Hastings Bronco. Tell trying to cross it. That's going to go out of bounds for, I think they gave that a corner. I thought that was a throw-in from my point of view. But they're going to give him the corner. It'll be Koyman with it. They are crowding the 6-yard box. A lot of bodies in that small space. And here goes Koyman with the service. It's a good one. Into the box. Head on it. Bacom still in. And now out for a goal kick. A little bit about that Defenders team, though. Tell, third in the NAIA with 14 assists when she's first in the GPAC with that. And she needs one more assist to set the Defenders record for assists in a season. So what a season by the freshman out of Puyallup, Washington. Getting to play with her sister, Annika Tell, who is a senior. And we'll have the goal kick by Peterson. Broncos win it. Another point of emphasis, Bacom tied for 6th in career goals at Dordt, and she's just a sophomore. So these next 2 years definitely have a lot to look forward to from this young team. That D-line, Jeff and I have mentioned it many times before, is pretty young. Cohoon and Hoyer, the oldest ones back there. And then we've seen a mix of a few others. Worthy, Schwartz, Jennett back there. As offside is going to be called against the Broncos. So, like I said, a lot to look forward to from this young team. They do lose Bronner next year, and they lose Koyman as well. So those will be tough. But you still have Stewart in the middle. Tell has another 3 years up top. Hoyer has another year in the back. And then all these freshmen that can be plugged pretty much anywhere have 3 more years. And this team has a huge huge future ahead of them for sure. Another throw in, Michaela Fox will do that for the Broncos. Fox will throw it in to Schubert, or Pedroza rather, and it'll be kicked out of bounds for a defender throw-in. Tell. Play it back to Jennett. Jennett takes a touch forward. She'll play it long to Bronner. Bronner takes a touch. Gets away from her. And that is Pedroza with it. Koyman not able to get to it. Schubert now with the ball into the 18. She takes a shot with her left foot. Not sure if that was more of a cross or a shot, but either way, out of bounds for a goal kick. Here's Wright with the goal kick. She'll find the only Bronco in the area. And now there's Schubert with the ball. And now Dunker. Dunker puts that ball on frame, saved by Wright. Wright sends her team up. She'll punt it. She'll play it long. off of Dunker's head, goes backwards, out of bounds, defender throwing. She takes it quick. She's got a little bit of opportunity. Van Beek and Bronner not on the same page. That gets taken by the Broncos. Good clearance by Hoyer to Koyman. Koyman to Jennett. Jennett will play long, trying to find Tell. She settles it with her thigh. Trying to give a threaded through ball to Bacom. Good idea, just not a lot there. And they'll play it long. Hoyer with the pressure. Broncos get it out. Pedrosa to the far side. Gets it to Lopez. And they will play it all the way up. Cahoon to Worthy. Worthy trying to turn. And Worthy will just take that one out of bounds for the throw-in. Tell with it on the front line. She beats her defender down the left side. Trying to find Bronner. Here's an opportunity for Bacom. She puts it off the bar. And Van Beek has an opportunity now. She gets a foot to it. Cleared away by the Broncos. Great look by the defenders. Just got to keep that one down. She beat the keeper just off the crossbar. That will be thrown into Van Beek. Van Beek to Stewart. Stewart will play it all the way back to Hoyer. Hoyer cross field to Worthy. Good press being put on by the Broncos. They'll play it back to Wright. Wright clearing it up. Yep, no options there. Just really good press put on by the Broncos, not allowing a single pass, keeping their backs towards goal, just forcing them to keep playing backwards. And they win a throw-in out of it, so they get possession back. And that'll be cleared out. Another Broncos throw-in deep in defender territory. Broncos take control again, out of bounds. Defender throw-in. Worthy will take the throw-in now. Playing it long, trying to find Tell. Too long. Broncos take control once again in the middle third. Playing it back to the defensive line. They might switch it here. Yep, they'll play it back to their center back. Not a great ball. Bronner not able to control it, though. It'll get to Fox, and Fox will play it wide. That is Henry with it. Henry taking it down the left sideline. Jennett with the pressure. Some good pressure by Jennett. But now this is number 12, Dulce Lopez. Will play it back for Lunzer. Lunzer onto the far side. And that'll go into the box. Wright coming out for it. And we'll put hands to it. Keep it inbounds. Jenna Wright with the punt. Trying to find Stewart. Not a bad punt. Just a good read by Dunker. And Worthy trying to find Tell up top. Not able to. Broncos with it still. Good tackle by Bacom. No one there. They play it back to Vinici Guerra. And Vinici Guerra will play it wide. Bronner with a good challenge. Not strong enough. Van Beek now loses it. Lopez plays it into the middle, but it's intercepted. Koyman now with it. Plays it, or comes back middle. Plays it to Van Beek. Van Beek, not a great touch. Puts it back in Bronco possession. Koyman now with it. Koyman to the far side to Worthy. Worthy takes a touch. She's got a lot of space. Bacom staying onside. Plays it inside to Bacom. Bacom outside to Worthy. Worthy now will take the cross with the left foot. No one there on the far side. Good look by the defenders. Out of bounds. Bronco throwing. We're going to get substitution. 2 for the defenders, 1 for the Broncos. Looks like Schwartz coming in And I can't see who the other one is. That looks like Dunker coming out for the Broncos. Oh, and they're not going to let the defender sub that came in too late, they said. So just a Broncos sub for now. Hoyer trying to play it into the middle. Doesn't find Stewart. That is Schubert with it. And the Broncos now with it on the far right side. Worthy does a great job staying in front of that one and ends up winning the ball. And now the Broncos have it transitioning into the offensive third. They're looking for the through ball. There's Tell with it. Tell has an opportunity. She takes a touch forward. One-on-one with the keeper. She takes the touch outside. She just got to put in the net, and she does. Tell opening up the scoring for the team on what was just a great through ball, great touch around her defender, great touch around the goalkeeper, Karina Tell, with the opening goal.
Goal by number 17, Karina Tell.
Karina Tell, absolute scoring clinic this year. Has played extremely well all season. That was fantastic. Defenders up now, 1-0 in the first half. That goal is her 17th of the season. As that'll go out of bounds for a defender throw-in. Jennett trying to find Schwartz. And that's going to be cleared out by Kohun. There's, what was an attempted shot by the Broncos, going to go out of bounds for defender goal kick. Those subs that came in for the defenders, Schwartz and Evans coming in. That pass up to Tell. Tell doesn't control it well enough. And now Lamp with it. That'll go to Tell now. Tell back to Bacom. Bacom to Schwartz. Schwartz trying to get a touch to it. Not able to. And now Tell has an opportunity. She takes a shot over the bar. Lots of great looks by the defenders. They've capitalized on one that could easily be 3 or 4 right now, as they have definitely had more opportunities than the Broncos have. There's a ball into the right side of the field for the defenders. Jennett giving chase. She will watch this one go out of bounds for a throw-in. Defenders have 54 goals on the season, and the Broncos have 60. So actually a very even matchup, as there is a shot out of bounds, goal kick. So yeah, pretty even matchup here shot-wise on the season. Wright will take the goal kick. And a player is coming off the field for a substitution. Looks like Sofia Gomez Garcia came in. She is a junior out of Columbus, Nebraska. And Bacom trying to find Stewart out of bounds, defender throw-in. Schwartz now battling for the ball, and she's going to be called on a foul. Defenders looking to break a 5-game win streak that the Broncos have put on here with wins against Northwestern, College of St. Mary, Concordia, Doane, and Mount Marty. And they're looking to be that first loss since Midland game all the way on October 5th where they lost 2-1. And right now, they got to hold this lead 1-0 early in the first half. Still a lot of game to be played. But looking good so far. Tell with a big touch up forward. She's got speed, so she's trying to win that 50-50 ball. She doesn't do it. And there's Stewart trying to find Bacam. That's going to be kicked out. Nope. Worthy keeps it in. Worthy up top to Bacam. Bacam trying to get a touch. She does, out of bounds off the Broncos. Worthy now with a throw-in. Finds Koyman in the middle. Finds Bacam now. That's cleared out. Stewart giving chase. She's not going to get there in time. That is Pedroza with it. Stewart doesn't play it quite right. And Broncos off to the races now. 2-on-1. She cuts it inside. Hoyer does a good job getting a foot to it, but here's a shot. Nope, blocked by Hoyer. Great hustle by Hoyer. She got beat, but is able to have the speed to recover. And she wins that header. Not out of danger yet. Koyman trying to clear that one, but off Worthy. And there's Hoyer finally getting it out right now to Bacam. Bacam gets a touch. She's trying to get around her defender. She'll play it up. Tell trying to get to it. Out of bounds. Defender throw-in. We have a Hastings sub waiting to be let on the next dead ball for Hastings possession. And we should have it here. Yep, substitution coming in for Hastings. Can't tell who's coming off. I believe that's number 8, Naomi Pedrosa, coming out. And number 11, Natasha Keene, coming in. Natasha Keene, senior defender out of the UK. Defenders win it. And Hastings with it again. Good touch by Koyman to win it. She plays a lofted ball trying to find Evans. Evans takes a tough fall. She's down for a little bit, slow to get up. Cleared away. Still on the ground is Evans. Now she's to her feet. Took a big collision in the middle of the field. Oh, and that was a big collision as well. We're going to get a booking here. And Jennett is okay. And we're going to get a yellow card. That is number 16, Dakota Pritchard. No doubt about that one. Came in late, came in high, took out Jennett. And first booking of the day goes to Dakota Pritchard, forward sophomore out of Windsor, Colorado. So it'll be Cohoon now taking the free kick. Looking to play it short. Nope, they'll play it long. Finds Koyman. Koyman trying to switch fields. Nowhere to go. Koyman loses it. Worthy wins it back. Worthy trying to play Bacam. Doesn't do it. Teld now trying to play Bacam. That ball's into the box. Cleared up. Out. And that ball to Tell over the head of Tell. But she wins it right back. Playing to the left side. Trying to find Stewart. Not able to. Cleared away. And now the Broncos on a counterattack. Nope. Jennett clears that one out. Evans back to Jennett. Jennett will play it back up to Evans. Evans out of bounds, defender throw in. 2 subs now for the defenders. Looks like Anna Cattell and Clarissa Quintanilla coming in for Bacom and Jennett. Evans gets pushed to the ground. Foul called. And now we're going to have Koyman. Is this shooting range for Koyman? We've seen it before. You never know. She might be able to put it on frame. So here's Koyman. She'll put it in the box. Stewart trying to win the header. And that's going to go to the left wing. Quintanilla with it. Worthy takes it off her foot. And Broncos have possession now. And that should be a foul. Yep. Evans goes down. 28, Michaela Fox, arms up. Not sure why she's calling a foul, but tripped up Evans. And now this is definitely shooting range for Koyman. Pretty straight on as well. So 4-man wall, looks like 3-man. There's one sitting out there. We're not sure if she'll be in. It looks like 4-man wall. 4-man wall for the Broncos. This is Peterson setting him up. And Koyman over the ball. 4 minutes to play. She will put it on frame. Not quite on frame, out of bounds. Goal kick. Jamestown Briar Cliff still tied at 1, 15:38 remaining in the second half. And Morningside beating Dakota Wesleyan 2-0. Presentation still scoreless with College of St. Mary 0-0, 16 minutes remaining in the half. And that ball still cleared up. Worthy comes down with it. And off of Quintanilla. Hoyer giving chase now, and there's Schwartz coming from her midfield position. Good pressure. And Hastings now with the ball. That is Gomez Garcia with it in the wing. She'll play it back. And Tell clearing it up. Oh, offside's been called. I thought he called a foul. Excuse me. Offside's called against the Broncos. So it'll be Cohoon taking the free kick, the indirect free kick offsides from her own defensive third. She'll play it long, trying to find Evans. Tell gets to it, cleared off of Schubert. Here's a dangerous opportunity here as Hoyer will clear that one away. This is Michaela Fox now throwing it in. And Hoyer settles that one down, clears it away for the minute. Still in, clear or cross into the box. And Evans will come down with it. Evans puts a head to it. She's trying to stay in front of the ball. And she will do so out of bounds off of Evans. Bronco throwing. This is Michaela Fox now throwing it in. She will find Garcia. Garcia playing it back to Lunzer. Lunzer to Lamp. .90 seconds to play in the first half. And Quintanilla doesn't play that one quite right. Hoyer now recovering. She'll clear that one out. Bronco throwing. Bronco throwing. They clear it or cross it into the box. Oh, dangerous opportunity blocked by Evans. That ball fell right in front of goal in the 6-yard box. Scary for the defenders. Throw in here for the Broncos. There's a minute to play. And another cross, and that's over the bar. Woo! Good opportunity there for the Broncos. And we're going to have a sub coming in for Tell. Looks like, I believe that's Terpstra in. .20 seconds now in the first half. And cleared away by Tell. Good touch by Stewart. Stewart trying to play it up. Oh, that's not Terpstra, excuse me. That is Van Weingarten. And we will hit triple zeros on the clock. Defenders out to an early lead, 1-0. That goal scored by Karina Tell. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes after a great half of soccer played by both teams for the second half on the Dordt Media Network.
Hello fans of Defender Sports, hope you're enjoying the game whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice and it shows. But going into each and every game there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry-out, or delivery.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And today's broadcast sponsored by Point Publishing. Quality printing from design to delivery.
As a bank that cares about supporting small businesses, American State Bank assisted hundreds of young entrepreneurs launch their first business. Starting a business can be complicated, even when it's just a lemonade stand. It's never too early to begin thinking towards your next project, and we'll be here to help make it go as smoothly as possible. Supporting entrepreneurs, no matter their age, it's what we do.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Family, farm, business, community. People's Bank, where values matter.
Some people say life is just a series of events, a long line of happy accidents, just falling into place. But we see it a little differently here at Dordt. We work hard to bring out the best in you. We push you to strive for the bright future God has planned for you. Now is the time to bring your passion to life here at Dordt. Be part of something special.
Experience-based,
relational,
inclusive. It's not just criminal justice, it's criminal justice through like the Christian perspective.
Critical thinking, more than just criminal justice.
Applicable to all aspects of your life. You get the Christian aspect and how that looks in the real world and how to deal with difficult people, but then you also get how to help these people and help them get back up on their feet.
Probably real world.
Realistic.
Involved. You get the hands-on experience where we get to go on field trips. I really enjoyed going to Sioux City for the training simulator. And it was also a good time going to Chick-fil-A after, so.
Here at Dordt University, we have tremendous support from the local community and from Defender Nation across the country. The Defender Gold Club is a byproduct of that support and enables our student athletes to perform at the highest level.
As a Defender Gold Club member, you are helping our athletes pursue championships while also helping them grow physically, mentally, spiritually, and academically.
The Defender Gold Club supports the university's mission by equipping student athletes to strive for excellence in all areas of life while having a transforming experience in athletics.
Join us in supporting the growth of our student athletes through joining the Gold Club and making a gift that supports scholarships, team trips, or facility enhancements.
We invite Defender Nation to support our athletes and become a Defender Gold Club member.
Partner with us in supporting all sports or sport of your choice. Your support makes a difference. Join the Defender Gold Club today.
People like you help us believe in a bold future for Dordt University athletics. Thank you, and go Defenders.
Go Defenders!
Hi, I'm Quentin Olson. I'm from Homeland, Wisconsin, and my favorite thing about the Dordt Media Network is that all the productions are student-ran. With little guidance, we get to do everything you see on the screen by ourselves. I'd like to shout out my friends and family back home. Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
My name is Sean Solano. I'm a junior here at Dordt, and I'm from Managua, Nicaragua. I love working for the Dordt Media Network because the people I get to work with, learning the amazing camera operating system, and being able to watch all the games, especially a great way to spend my Fridays and Saturdays. Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Back here for the start of the second half between Hastings Broncos and the Dordt Defenders. Dordt Defenders leading 1-0. That goal scored by number 17 freshman Karina Tell. Looking to get a big win here at home against the Hastings Broncos. I mentioned earlier, Hastings Broncos coming in with a 7-2-2 record in conference play, while Dordt coming in with a 6-4-1 record in conference play. As the Broncos controlling the ball now in their middle third. Some good pressure put on Van Beek. A little score update for the football game. Defenders leading 27-17. 4:14 left in the third quarter. Lots of action happening on campus this week, or today rather. Excuse me. They have lots of events. There was a huge music concert last week, as this is Defender Days weekend, Parents Weekend at Dordt. Here's an opportunity for Hastings. Take a shot out of bounds. Almost hits our camera. Goal kick. But yeah, music concert last night. Theater production happening, I believe, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Lots of games this weekend. Hockey played yesterday, football playing today, both soccer teams playing today. And to cap it all off, Northwestern Volleyball playing Dordt Volleyball later this evening. Don't want to miss that one. Tune in to Dordt Media Network later tonight to watch that one in the Sioux County rivalry. And we're going to have a throw in here for the Broncos. Broncos trying to play it up top. Koyman gets to it. There is Bacam playing it up. No one there. Villanova playing it into the middle. Good challenges by Van Beek. And Stewart, there's a shot. Doesn't go in. Good save by Jenna Wright. She's had herself a good day so far. She came out on a big save earlier in the game. And that was one of their best opportunities so far. That'll go out of bounds. Defender throwing. Score update. College of St. Mary puts one in, and that's good enough to beat Presentation 1-0. Midland will play Mount Marty later tonight. That's slotted to kick off at 6 p.m. Here's a shot opportunity from Bronner. Not a bad look. And we're going to get an injury timeout here. Broncos player down. So this will give us a chance to look at some more games that were happening around the GPAC. Morningside beating Dakota Wesleyan by a score of 2-1. Jamestown and Briarcliff was tied the last time we looked at it. And they are finishing tied at 1. So the two teams that were receiving votes, 1 and 2 in the conference, end up tying. So Briarcliff will fall to a record of 10-0-2, and Jamestown to a record of 11-0-1. Great seasons from both teams so far, and they will host GPAC playoff games. Jamestown having home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The other games slotted to kick off, just Doane Northwestern, 5 p.m. And we're waiting for that player to get off the field. She is walking off on her own power, so that's great to see. We're going to have a goal kick for the Broncos. Stay tuned after this game. We have more GPAC soccer action. The men's teams will play each other. The Defenders will take on the Broncos in the men's division. And that should be a good game as well. Two undefeated teams, the only undefeated teams in the GPAC. Hastings with a record of 9-0-1. And the Defenders with a record of 6-0-4. Looking to win that one and host a GPAC playoff game next week, Thursday, if they can knock off Hastings. But that is easier said than done. Hastings already clinched the regular season. They are the champions. And this is the final game. They have won a lot of games by a big score line. They struggled against Concordia, tied them 1-1. And that's one thing about the Defenders is they beat Concordia. And what was an absolute chaotic game, but it was so much fun to be a part of, as the Broncos will take a throw-in. Bacam gets to that one. That will fall to Van Beek. Van Beek back to Cohoon. Cohoon up top, trying to find Tell. Tell giving chase now. She gets to it, out of bounds, throw-in for the Broncos. Stewart hits that one, stays in the box. Van Beek has it out to Worthy. Worthy takes a touch, gets it deflected away. Broncos with the ball. That is Prine with it, loses it to Worthy. Worthy Up top, trying to find Bacom, not on the same page, out of bounds, throwing for the Broncos. It'll be Villanova throwing it in for the Broncos. Prine now. Prine to Lopez. Lopez across the field. And now we have Dunker with it. Dunker looking to switch the field. She takes it up. Foul called against Stewart. Lunzer. A lot of space in the middle. She plays it up top. Right comes out. We'll pick it up. Right. We'll punt it. She's trying to find Van Beek. Van Beek off the side of her head. Out of bounds. So now it'll be Villanova throwing it in. Villanova will throw it in to Pedroza. Pedroza gets a turn. Splits the defense. Worthy gets in front. Great job by Worthy. And that'll go out of bounds. Defender throw, or excuse me, Bronco throwing. That'll be Prine throwing it in. And that will go out of bounds over the bar for a defender goal kick. Cohoon up top to Bronner. Bronner splits the defense, trying to find Bacom. Has an opportunity. Bacom gets to it. She has a touch. She has some speed. She gets it kicked away from her by Villanova. And Bacom still has the ball. She's faster. She gets a touch, trying to find Van Beek. Good move by Villanova. And now Worthy with the defense. And Naomi Pedroza will watch that one out of bounds. She had an opportunity to keep it in, but she elected to keep it rolling, not touch it. I don't think she knew how close to the sideline she was, which is interesting because she was facing the sideline. And Tell. Stewart ends up with it. Good turn by Stewart. She's playing through to Tell. Tell has a lane. She's in the half space. She'll take a touch further to the goal line. She tries to cross it. Out of bounds, goal kick. Peterson now taking the goal kick. She finds Bronner. Bronner settles it with her chest. She tries to split the defense. She ends up with it still. She's trying to play long to Bacom. Bacom will be offsides. No, flag stays down. And Bacom with the cross in. It's a good one. And a head on it goes Bronner. Bronner still has an opportunity on it, but she kicks it out of bounds. Goal kick. Great opportunity. Great cross from Bacom. Great head by Bronner. Just not able to direct it on goal. And the the Broncos will take the goal kick. Once again, this is Peterson. Peterson trying to find, that is Lopez on the side. Bacom gets a piece of it, out of bounds. Bronco throw-in. Substitution coming in for the Broncos. Some good defense by Bacom, able to get that one up. Bronner gets a turn, almost. Big battle for the ball, and a foul going to be called on Bronner. Stewart. Big challenge there. Out of bounds for the defenders. Defender ball. And they'll throw it in to Tell. Gets kicked away. Cahoon now under it. Cahoon will just play it out. Cahoon wins the header. And Van Beek now challenging it. Worthy will end up with it. She has Bacom on the outside. She'll play Bacom. Bacom has so much space. They have a 3-on-3 opportunity. Bronner on the far side, Tell in the middle. And they're planning to play Bronner on the far side. Good idea. Just too much on it. Gets to Peterson. And Stewart, nice touch to Bacom. Bacom will play it inside to Tell. Tell not ready for it. And the Broncos will take over. Worthy was giving chase, and now Hoyer will play it all the way back to right. And that'll go out of bounds. Broncos ball, and another sub coming in for the Broncos. Looks like that is number 8, Pedroza, coming out. Pedroza coming out, and Henry coming in. There's Bacom trying to play it inside to Tell. Off Bacom, and there's technically a great pass. There's Tell. She's got space. She's got Bronner on the weak side. She's trying to cross it to her. Good ball. Bronner trying to get to it. She has an opportunity. She puts it in the back of the net. Bronner nets the second goal of the game for the Defenders. Defenders lead 2-0 after Karina Tell with the great assist.
Number 25, Jory Bronner.
Jory Bronner with the goal. Gives her team a 2-goal cushion with 32:59 remaining in the second half. Defenders have played so well this game, passing to the outsides, getting those one-on-ones with Bacom and Tell, and they just capitalize. That was a foul called against the Defenders, so the Broncos will take a free kick just inside their offensive half. That ball served into the box. Great touchdown, but not good enough. Koyman clearing it up for Tell. Too high. And they'll play it back. Out of bounds. Defender throwing. Tell has Bronner on the far side. It's a great ball. Not as good as I thought. Cleared away. Player falls down. Hoyer wins it to Bacom. Bacom has a lot of space. And she's trying to find Bronner on that weak side again. Peterson out. Handles it nicely. Koyman with it. Fights off the defender. She nutmegs the other one. Foul called. Defender telling Coach Durbin settle down a little bit. Not sure exactly what was said. Referee was not a fan of it. It's a good ball into the box. Handled nicely by Peterson. She'll push it up really fast, actually, trying to get on a little bit of a counterattack. And now Stewart has options. She'll play it to Bronner. Bronner into the box. There's two others on the far side. She crosses it in. Tell gets to touch to it. She will put it. Oh, what a save by Peterson. Oh, my goodness. Point blank. Just had to sacrifice her body. She felt every bit of that one, but smothered the ball. No rebound, which is probably the more impressive part of that one. Doesn't spill anything, which is something from that angle. You're just trying to get a touch to it. Wow, that's very impressive by Peterson. This game should probably be 3-0 right now, but she keeps it 2-0. 30 minutes remaining. And Lamp with it. She'll play up to Pritchard. Or excuse me, not Pritchard. That is number 15, Villanova. Throw in for the Broncos. That's a great ball. I believe that was Villanova, but cleared out well by the defenders. Stewart playing it up to Tell, cleared away. Koyman wins it. And now the Broncos take control in the middle third. Henry loses it. Now Stewart has it. Counterattack brewing. She's got Bacom on the far side. She tries to find Bacom. It's a good ball. Bacom's got to get a touch to it. It's going to go all the way to the goal line. Outside the box. Bacom with the cross. That's going to go right to the keeper. Good challenge by Tell. But Peterson able to get to it in time. Peterson with the punt. Trying to find Dunker. Will find Worthy instead over the head of Bacom. Score update, Defenders now leading 37-17 against Jamestown. 12 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Worthy into Stewart. Stewart. That'll go off of number 4, Grace Henry. That's Worthy to Tell. That'll go out of bounds. Broncos throw in. Worthy with the defense. Now Van Beek. They're playing it up top. Cohoon trying to get in front of that one. Touched around by number 9. Schubert keeping that one into the box. Wright coming out for it. And a challenge by number 12, Dulce Lopez. But Wright able to get to it in time. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by a defender. Bacom gets ahead to it, finding Van Beek. Van Beek will play it back to Bacom. Bacom, that's going to go off of Villanova. Substitution in for the defenders. Sydney Schwartz coming in for Van Beek. Shaylee Van Beek played pretty well. She's been very pivotal in that middle third, really getting that transition going. Some good passes to the outside, and she'll get taken off for freshman number 14, Sydney Schwartz. Sydney Schwartz out of Spencer, Iowa, not too far from here. She's gotten some significant minutes this year. And that'll go into Bronner. Bronner trying to get that one out to Jennett. But not. Jennett can be called on a foul there. Looks like some more subs getting ready to come in for the defenders. Worthy gets the rebound. Worthy trying to play it up. Bacom ends up with it, heads it back right to Lamp. Lamp will clear that one out of bounds. Sub coming in for the defenders. Bronner coming out. Looks like Evans coming in. Schwartz. I believe that one was trying to get to Evans, but curled it a little bit right to Peterson. Broncos trying to counter right now. Evans wins it. She plays it inside to Tell. Tell trying to give a give and go to Evans. Doesn't hit it quite right. Puts it in the air. Spin takes it right to Peterson. Long ball trying to find someone in the midfield. They will find a forward. Jenna Wright ends up with it. And the defenders will move up. 25 left to play in the game. And that'll go to Bacom. Bacom gets ahead to it, trying to find Tell. Tell too far. Lamp clears it up. Koyman wins it. And there's Bacom. Open space. She gets to the ball first. She'll pull that one into the box. Tell has it at her feet. She tries to get a shot off so close. Some good defense put on by the Broncos. And that'll fall right to Peterson. Punt. Going to Dunker. Dunker with a nice settle. Schwartz with the defense. Dunker switches fields. She will find Henry in the middle. Oh, not Henry, excuse me. That is Schubert. And a shot will just get over the outstretched arm of Jenna Wright. That was a beautiful shot. Not sure who scored that one. We'll get that one in a minute for you. And that'll cut the deficit 2-1, 25 to play. So don't turn your TVs off yet, as we still have a lot to go in a one-goal game. And I guess a team huddle happening over by the bench. Referee ready to start. Quintanilla now in the game. She wins the ball, trying to find Van Weingarten. Koyman now with it. Koyman trying to turn. She's looking to switch fields. Nope. Schwartz and Koyman now trying to win the ball. And the Broncos take over. Big challenge by Stewart, but they win it. Judge Jennett. Jennett wide to Evans. Evans takes a big touch too far. Cohoon back to Wright. Wright will clear that one up to Koyman. Koyman now. Schwartz to Quintanilla. Quintanilla takes a touch forward. She'll cut inside. And that'll go to Stewart. Stewart with a shot. Ooh, and just too far. So the score will remain 2-1. Broncos goal kick rather. Broncos play it short. Lamp wants a long pass, trying to find Lopez. That'll go out of bounds. Defender throw in. Worthy over there to throw it in for the defenders. And Worthy trying to play that one up out of bounds. There's Villanova throwing it in. Finding Pedrosa. Pedrosa to Henry. And a through ball to Evans. Evans has some speed. We'll see if she can beat, I believe that's Sylvain on that far side. She does get to the ball, but it's going to go out of bounds. Bronco throwing. There's Stewart. Back to Jennett. Jennett trying to find Van Weingarten over her head to Clarissa Quintanilla. And Koyman gets to that one. And they're trying to get Van Weingarten with a through ball, but too far into Peterson's hands. Van Weingarten to Quintanilla. Quintanilla trying to play it long to Evans. Doesn't get to her. Now Schwartz with it. Schwartz will play wide to Worthy. Worthy gets a touch to it. Touches inside. Still has the ball. And a battle again for it between Worthy and Villanova. Foul against Worthy. Broncos play it short. That's Lopez with it. Lopez back to Lamp. And that ball into Pedrosa. Pedrosa dribbling right at Hoyer. And Worthy with a big challenge. And foul called against Worthy. Free kick in the danger spot. Could be a shot, could be a cross. We don't know yet. Looks like it'll be Dakota Schubert standing over at Schubert. Junior forward out of Castle Rock, Colorado. She will look to give a good opportunity on goal here for the Broncos. We got three people on the wall. That's Koyman, Schwartz, and Worthy. And this will be on goal over the bar. Goal kick for the defenders. That ball out of bounds. Worthy will take it. And we're going to get 4 subs here for the defenders. Looks like Evans, Van Weingarten, Quintanilla, and Jennett coming off. Tell, Bacom, and Bronner all back on with 18 left to play. Found out that goal for the Broncos scored by number 12, Dulce Lopez. That goal is Lopez's 6th of the season. It's Tell shielding the ball now. And that'll go off of number 22. Oh, no, they're going to say off of Tell. Not sure if the referee could see it from his point of view, but defenders will get this throw in now. Worthy. It's a good throw into Schwartz. Schwartz trying to touch that one to herself. Out of bounds off a Lamp. Worthy now. Worthy will play it long to Tell. Tell trying to touch. She gets, or trying to turn, excuse me. She gets pulled down a little bit. They're going to give the advantage and now the foul. So Koyman now. This could be an in-swinger. Takes it quick. Trying to put that one on frame. Oh, just over the bar. Great look by Koyman. Good idea. Caught them out of position. Goalkeeper wasn't looking. Wall wasn't paying attention. Goalkeeper was at her near post trying to set her per wall. And Koyman tried to put it back post just a little too high. Lamp will play it long to Pedrosa. Pedrosa into the middle. Cleared away by Tell. And that ball over the head of Worthy. Cross into the middle. Ooh, and an opportunity here for the Broncos, cleared away by Koyman. Bronner, excuse me, that's Bronner. And then Avril McCom, no nonsense clearance, get it out of bounds. Don't play with it. Worthy out of bounds. Goal kick, I believe. No, they're going to give throw in, excuse me. Throw in, now across. And Bacam will get to it. She gets ahead to it and clearing it away. That'll fall at the foot of Riley Sylvain. Now to Lamp, Lamp inside to Henry. Henry and Stewart battling for that ball out of bounds. Throw in. Henry very upset. No call on that one. And now we have Villanova with it inside to Henry. Schwartz with the defense. Some good pressure by Tell, forcing it to the other side of the field. Good ball by number 12, Dulce Lopez, excuse me. And that ball into the box, not cleared away yet. There's a shot out of bounds, goal kick. That's number 15, Julian Villanova with the shot. And now we have a goal kick. Jenna Wright will take it. She'll try to play it long, finding Koyman. Koyman trying to get ahead to it. And now Stewart trying to. Broncos control the ball. Transitioning into the offensive third. There's Bronner with the defense. I believe that is Sylvain on that far side. Cross into the far side of the box. No one there. And the Broncos will take over. That's number 15, Julia Villanova, out of bounds off of Villanova. So now Worthy will take the throw in. Big turnout here at Defender Soccer Complex for Defender Days. Fans lined up all the way down to the corner flag for a great matchup. And Schwartz will win that ball. Bacam has so much space. 2-on-2 opportunity, 3-on-2 coming up. Bronner on the far side. She'll touch it to Bronner. Great pass. Bronner getting to it. Will she take the shot? She touches it outside, trying to touch it back inside. Lose their defender. She takes the shot off of the defender. Now Bacam has it. Not a great touch into the air. Puts it onto her left foot. Into the box. And to the goal line. And Tell will take the shot. Saved. Oh, what a save. That was the defender on the goal line clearing that one out. Had the goalkeeper beat Peterson. Oh, and Jenna Wright has to come out. She will. Oh, no, and that's off of someone. Will that go in? And it will. Wow, so just like that, 2-2. I'm not sure who's going to get credited with that goal, as it looked like it could have been an own goal, could have gone off of a Bronco. But just like that, we're all knotted up. 12.5 to play. So that makes that save even bigger that just happened, as she probably doesn't score, or, well, she doesn't score if there's a goal on the other side, but That just absolutely deflates the defenders. 2 unanswered by the defenders. Now Bacom will cross it in. And the Broncos will play it long. Pedrosa loses it. Hoyer to Schwartz. Schwartz back to Koyman. Koyman playing long. Bronner now has an opportunity. She's down the right side. She takes a touch wide. Keeping that one in. And cleared out. Wind is really blowing now here in Sioux Center. Koyman with it. Koyman will play it back to Cohoon. Cohoon trying to play it all the way up to Tell. And Tell now going after it. Over the head of both Schwartz and Lopez. Worthy now wins it. Worthy to Bacom. Bacom takes a touch inside to Tell. Tell lays it off for Bacom. Bacom trying to find Worthy. She'll still control it. Now she finds Tell. Tell back to to Bacom. Broncos now with it. They find Bacom. Bacom to Tell. Tell into the box. Ball on her left foot. She takes a shot. Great near post save by Sophie Jackson-Peterson. Great shot by Tell on that near post. We have 10 minutes left. Schwartz doesn't quite get to it. And Koyman back to Hoyer. Hoyer to Cohoon. Cohoon to Koyman. Koyman will play it long to Bronner. Bronner has a touch. She takes a shot over the bar. So Peterson now will take the goal kick. Jennett to Bronner. Bronner back to Cohoon. Cohoon shielding. And we have a 2-on-1 opportunity now. They win the ball. Counterattack here for the Broncos. Broncos play it into the middle. That's Lopez. Lopez touches it to the outside, takes a shot. Jenna Wright on it. Punted, trying to find Bacom. Mets now trying to clear it in, and there is Stewart winning it, splitting the defense. Great defense by Lunzer. Lunzer clears that one out. Sub coming in for the defenders. Schwartz coming out. Van Beek coming back in. And there is Tell into the box. Cleared out. Worthy will take the throw. She'll play it all the way back to Koyman. Koyman takes a touch, gets past her defender, playing it wide for Bronner. Bronner settles it. Dribbling to the outside. She takes a shot over the bar. Peterson taking the goal kick. And Bacom with it. Bacom trying to find Tell. She has a lot of space on that far side, so they can get it over Lamp. Tell should be home free as Hoyer plays it back to Cahoon. Cahoon back to right. Right, got to get rid of it. She will. That goes all the way to Hanson. Hanson, or not Hanson, excuse me. That's Metz, Lauren Metz, junior defender out of Littleton, Colorado. Out of bounds off a defender. Bacom to Van Beek. Van Beek inside, trying to find Tell. Tell gets a touch. She still has the ball. Still has it, playing long to Bacom. Bacom getting a touch to it. She's got some space. Nope, out of bounds. Bronco, last touch by a Bronco. So it'll be Worthy taking the throw in. And here's Worthy. Worthy will play it into Tell. Tell back to Worthy. Worthy will cross it. Good cross. Oh, and the wind just got a hold of it. Put it out of bounds. Out of bounds, excuse me. Goal kick for the Broncos. Great win by Ellie Stewart. Just doesn't find Bacom. And a good touch by the Broncos. There's an interception by Hoyer. Hoyer gets taken down. Push by a Bronco, so it'll be a foul. 5 minutes left. Cahoon will take the free kick. Cahoon with the long ball. Trying to find Van Beek. And there is Koyman. Koyman battling for it. Van Beek now loses it. There is Hoyer. Hoyer trying to find it inside. Lot of defense back for Hastings. Hastings loses it, and here's Hoyer with it, looking to switch fields. Cahoon will play it back inside. Cahoon dribbling up into the offensive half. Bacom now with it. Bacom with the ball to the corner for Tell. Tell will get the corner. So we have a corner kick, 4 minutes remaining. And the Defenders football team will win this one against Jamestown. They beat Jamestown Jimmies 44-24 with 1 minute left. They are just kneeling the ball out. So good win for the Defenders. Back-to-back wins for the football team. Here's the corner kick from Koyman. Koyman puts the ball into the box. It's a good one. Oh, just over the bar. Wynn took it again. Wynn playing big part in these last two crosses. So here is Peterson now. Van Beek gets ahead to it. That's going to go out of bounds. Broncos throwing. Lamp off of Tell. Worthy, the good shield. Hoyer wins it. Trying to find Bacom. Hoyer goes down hard. Oh, they're going to say throw-in for the Defenders. I thought that was, oh, are they going to say throw-in or foul? Looks like throw-in. They play it to Tell. Tell going into the corner. Good tackle by Lamp. Lamp will play it, or not Lamp, excuse me. That's Tell back to Worthy. Worthy to Tell. Tell into the corner. Beats Lamp. And that ball still in the box. Lamp clearing it away. Big tackle. And there is Bacom now with it. Off Bacom goal kick. 2 minutes now. Peterson takes the goal kick. And a foul called on Stewart. Oh, he just mixed up his ways. I was shocked for a second. Stewart fouled. And so now we will have a free kick for Koyman. We'll see if she takes it quick again. I would imagine she lets her team set up a little bit. 90 seconds here to play. This is crunch time. Koyman with the service. Into the box. Just wide. Peterson will take the goal kick with 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
Over the head of Bacom. That's going to go out of bounds. They need the ball quick. Worthy. Play to Tell. Lamp with it. Trying to clear it. And she goes down. Foul on the defender. So Lamp will take the ball now. She'll take the long free kick. It's a good one. Worthy gets it. Van Beek. Off of Van Beek, I should say. And the Broncos on a little bit of a counterattack. There's 20 seconds remaining. There's Jennett. Ten seconds remaining. Broncos with the ball. There's going to be one last opportunity, and that's going to be it. Worthy clearing it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this game ends 2-2 tie. Dordt will finish the regular season with a record of 6, 4, and 2. Hastings finishes with a record of 7, 2, and 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the start of the men's game in about 35 minutes, where they will also play nationally ranked 22nd Hastings in a very pivotal matchup for GPAC playoffs.